Hello, kindergarten and first grade. Wanted to welcome you guys to our final music class of the school year. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to read some stories, and our stories have something to do with music, as we will discuss. Our first story for today, first graders, you might remember this from last year, is Jump, Frog, Jump. And kindergartners, we just did this last week. And what we're going to do musically with this one is every time that we say the words, jump, frog, jump, we're going to pat our legs 3 times, or if you want to get a musical instrument out, you can play your instrument 3 times. Jump, frog, jump. Or if you have a shaky instrument, jump, frog, jump. Whatever type you have is fine. I'm going to come a little closer and let's read our book. Okay, Jump, Frog, Jump by Robert Kalin. Here we go. This is the fly that climbed out of the water. This is the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. How did the frog catch the fly? Ready? Here we go. Jump, frog, jump. Oh, we see a couple other animals hiding. I see something in the tree. Oh, and something in the water. This is the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. How did the frog get away? Ready, go. Jump, frog, jump. Sorry, fish. Oh, somebody new is peeking out of the weeds. This is the snake that dropped from a branch and swallowed the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. Uh-oh. How did the frog get away? Ready, go. Jump, frog, jump. All right. This is the turtle that slid into the pond and ate the snake that dropped from a branch and swallowed the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. How did the frog get away? Ready, go. Jump, frog, jump. Something different is happening. This is the net that wrapped around the turtle that slid into the pond and ate the snake that dropped from a branch and swallowed the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. How did the frog get away? Ready, go. Jump, frog, jump. Here come the kids. These are the kids who picked up the net that wrapped around the turtle, that slid into the pond and ate the snake, that dropped from a branch and swallowed the fish, that swam after the frog, that was under the fly, that climbed out of the water. How did the frog get away? Ready, go. Jump, frog, jump. Uh-oh, and of course, there's the basket. This is the basket put over the frog by the kids who picked up the net that wrapped around the turtle, that slid into the pond and ate the snake, that dropped from a branch and swallowed the fish, that swam after the frog, that was under the fly, that climbed out of the water. How did the frog get away? A little bit different here at the end. The other kids are looking for maybe more turtles or frogs. But this kid says, shh. Let's do a quiet one. Ready, go. Jump, frog, jump. Cute story. All right, our next book is called Down by the Station, and this one has a song that goes with it. You may have heard this song before. We will find out. Down by the Station, of course, it's a train station. Let's see, this book, retold by Stephen Anderson. Okay, there's the conductor and the train, and it says, "All aboard! The train is about to leave the station. Are you ready to take a train ride? Now turn the page and sing along." First, we can look at the picture. It's like a little girl and her dad getting ready to ride the train, and there's some other people getting ready. And it goes like this. Down by the station, early in the morning, see the little puffer bellies all in a row. You know what puffer bellies are? That's a nickname for the big trains, because they go puff, puff, puff with their steam. Okay, next picture. Looks like that must be the station master carrying a lantern. Let's see what the song says. See the station master turn the little handle. Chug, chug, puff, puff, off they go. No, she boarded the train. Down by the station, early in the morning, see the shiny train cars all in a row. There's the station master, turning the handle, getting the cars hooked up. Waiting to get hitched up and go on their adventure. Chug, chug, puff, puff, off they go. Oh, this is the little girl and her family getting on the train. Down by the station, early in the morning, climb on board and hear the whistle blow. Here they are, giving their tickets to the conductor. Mr. Conductor, please take my ticket. Chug, chug, puff, puff, off they go. More trains at the station. Down by the station, early in the morning, see the little puffer bellies all in a row. Oh, that's a pretty picture. The train is zooming off into the hillsides in the country. See the station master turn the little handle. Chug, chug, puff, puff, off they go. And that's the end. So you can, of course, go back, rewind the video, and sing that song along with me and learn it. And our final song today is called Listen to the Rain by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archambault. And it is about listening to sounds in nature and hearing how musical they can sometimes be. Listen to the rain. Here we go. First of all, what do we have? That's a seashell. So we're on the beach, and it says, "Listen to the rain, the whisper of the rain." Sometimes the rain can sound like a whisper. The slow, soft sprinkle, the drip, drop, tinkle. We have a flower blooming. Flowers need rain, right? The first wet whisper of the rain. I see a branch with leaves, but this one looks different. What do you think that is? I think that there's a moth or a butterfly inside there. Listen to the rain, the singing of the rain. The tiptoe pitter-patter, the splish and splash and splatter. What do we have here? Looks like a pond. I think that's a fish swimming under. There's his eye, there's his tail over here on this side. And I think this is supposed to be like when the raindrops hit the water, what happens? They create rings that spread out. Rain definitely sounds a little different when it's hitting the water. The steady sound, the singing of the rain. Looks like a grasshopper hanging onto a branch, probably waiting for the rain to stop. Listen to the rain, the roaring, pouring rain. Sometimes rain can be very loud. The hurly-burly, topsy-turvy, lashing, gnashing teeth of rain. Oh boy, that sounds like a rainstorm. Hurly-burly, topsy-turvy. I don't know if you can tell, that's a picture. That's supposed to be like a wave in the ocean. Of course, it doesn't look exactly like a wave. It's an artist's idea of what a really wild wave might look like. Looks almost like it has arms reaching out, huh? That wave would make a big crash. The lightning flashing, thunder crashing, sounding, pounding, roaring rain. There's some lightning in the background. And then we see a bird claw. There must be a bird flying through the rain. That would be hard to fly through a storm. Look, he lost a feather. Leaving all outdoors a muddle, a mishy, mushy, muddy puddle. Well, that's true. When it rains very hard, everything gets wet. Ooh, look, a moth. That's what came out of that cocoon earlier in the book. Listen to the quietude, the silence, and the solitude of after rain. Yeah, after a big storm, everything can seem to get very quiet for a while, just like a moth fluttering through the air. The dripping, dripping, dropping. The slowly, slowly stopping. There's another cocoon or chrysalis for a moth or butterfly. The fresh, wet, silent after time of rain. We have a lot happening here, but it's all sort of blended together. We have a flower blooming. Looks like we have a moth or butterfly, or maybe more than one. around the flower, and of course we have a rainbow. Rainbows can happen after it rains also. If the sky is still cloudy and wet, but the sun peeks through, that's when you might spot a rainbow. And that's the end. All right, you guys. So like I said, this is our last one for the year. I hope you have an excellent summer. I really cannot wait to see you all in person for next school year. But we have a lot of time before then, so enjoy your summer. Enjoy your time with your family. Go on some fun little adventures outside your house. Maybe play in a rain puddle with permission, of course. And listen to the sounds around you and make some music this summer. And I'll see you back in the fall. Bye-bye. Take care.